What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, as you know, and I just wanted to make this little introduction to explain to y'all why I'm releasing this particular reaction. This is actually my first reaction. For those of y'all that don't know, my first reaction to a BabyMetal song, any BabyMetal song. It was for the song Road of Resistance. I recorded this back in May and released it for about a day, and then it got blocked. It got about a little over 1,500 views and just a few comments. And I looked at it again today and figured I'd go ahead and re-release it with a watermark for those of you who haven't seen it. Because lately, a lot of my BabyMetal reactions have been getting thousands and over 10,000 views. One is close to 20,000 now, which I really do appreciate. So I figured I'd release it for a lot of y'all that haven't seen it, and maybe for those of y'all that did see it when it was up for about a day, maybe watch it again since it's been a while since it's been up. Hopefully y'all still enjoy it. But yeah, I wanted to do that. I wanted to re-release this with a watermark. At first I was reluctant to release any reactions with a watermark, but then I started getting so many views on my BabyMetal reactions that I just didn't want to keep posting them on Patreon. This particular reaction has been on my Patreon channel ever since it got blocked. So yeah, I just thought it'd be a cool thing to re-release it. And it's funny to watch it now because I was fairly new to this reaction channel. And I remember when I first decided on this channel to react to some BabyMetal videos, I was looking through other reaction channels and looking for bands to react to. And before I started this channel, I had seen the name BabyMetal before, and then I saw a lot of reactors were reacting to them, and I didn't watch any of the videos. I just saw the thumbnails, and the thumbnails seemed to be pretty positive, but I wasn't sure. And honestly, I was just afraid I wasn't going to like it. I thought it was going to be like some kind of cheesy pop metal or something, and I was going to have to make a lot of people mad and talk about how this music wasn't for me. Now, if I wouldn't have liked it, I would have said it, but I wouldn't have been mean about it. I would have just said, this is just not my thing. And then I would have just gone on to other things. But lo and behold, I was actually blown away by it. You can't really tell in this video. I was just kind of at a loss for words because I wasn't expecting what I saw. It was just so awesome. And now, I consider myself part of the one, and this is just an awesome band. I really love them, and y'all have been great. Y'all have suggested a lot of great stuff. You told me a lot of the history of BabyMetal. I reacted to one of the documentaries about BabyMetal. Just a great journey through this and other bands from Japan. So anyway, without further ado, I hope y'all enjoy this. This is my reaction, my first reaction to a BabyMetal song, Road of Resistance. And this also has my original intro, so enjoy. Hello, my name is Bobby, and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be reacting to BabyMetal, Road of Resistance, live in Japan. BabyMetal is another band I've never heard of, never heard any of their music. I've seen thumbnails of people's reactions to them. This was one of them. I noticed in the thumbnails also that they appear to be from Japan, and I think it's 3 girls. And I say also because just a little while ago I reacted to a BandMade video, which were also girls from Japan, I believe. I don't know much about BandMade either. But yeah, I've seen a lot of reactors react to BabyMetal. I haven't seen them, but I see their thumbnails. I purposely haven't watched any of them because I want to react to them myself. So yeah, this is it. BabyMetal, Road of Resistance. Never seen it, never heard it. Before I react, I'd like to remind y'all to please subscribe to my channel and please like this video. And if you'd like to help support my channel, that would be greatly appreciated. But like I say in most of my videos, you don't have to do that. It's not required. You can watch my videos for free. But if you'd like to help support my channel, I have a PayPal link in the description, and I take tips in the form of a cryptocurrency called Basic Attention Token through a browser called the Brave browser. Anybody that uses that browser should know what I'm talking about. And again, it would be greatly appreciated. But here we go, BabyMetal, Road of Resistance, live in Japan. Thought it was going to start. Okay, so right off the bat, sorry to pause it so soon. Just based on the thumbnails that I've seen of this group, I was expecting them to be playing instruments, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It looks like they have a band backing them. They also look pretty young, so I don't know if this is a band with maybe 3 vocalists, or they're going to dance. What are they going to do? I don't know. Interesting. Let me know in the comments. Does the band consist of an actual band and these 3 girls that are poised to do something? I don't know what. Or is it just the 3 girls and they just have a backing band? Who knows? They look older. Badass drumming. Okay, before we get into that, I noticed some of these 3 girls, if not all of them, I didn't catch it all, but they're wearing microphones. So I'm assuming they're going to start singing here in a little bit. We'll see how this goes. I'm wondering if they're going to sound like little girls, or they're going to sound like adults coming out of little girl bodies. Who knows, but I'm looking forward to it. Mosh pit? These people seem to know what's coming up. I don't. Oh. Good Lord. Who's not expecting that? Mosh pit. Okay, before that solo, first of all, I was not expecting that. That was pretty badass. And the big mosh pit, like I suspected. One band I can think of at the moment is Dragon Force. I haven't heard much of their music, but I've heard a couple of their songs, and the music in this kind of reminds me of that. Just kind of like melodic speed metal. This band is awesome. The drummer is great. Uh, so this, I noticed when they were coming out, getting ready to start singing, this one girl had the handheld mic, and the other two had the wireless mics, I guess it is. Even though the handheld is wireless as well. But so yeah, I was assuming that she was the lead vocalist, and I was right. And these other two girls are kind of like backling vocalists, backing vocalists. I'm gonna leave that in there. I'm not gonna edit it out. So yeah, they're backing vocals, and that's a little unique, not real unique, but a little bit in metal where you have three vocalists that aren't playing any instruments. And I was right in that they're dancing around, doing a little choreographed dance there to this music. But man, it sounds really good. I'm again impressed like I was with Bandmate. Bandmate impressed me with their talent, but they were all playing their own instruments, whereas these three girls are not. But this girl sings great. The background vocals sound great. The band, they do look a little bit older now that I see some close-ups of them. So I'm just guessing it's just I guess BabyMetal consists of a band with these three little girls singing. That's my guess. Here we go. They appear to be really popular. Look at that crowd. Dang. Ah, it's a big crowd. So I've never had kids of my own. I have a stepdaughter and a few grandkids on my wife's side of the family. But if I ever had kids of my own, I would wish they'd be like these girls, just starting up a badass heavy metal band and having a crowd the size of a small city. I mean, golly, this is just badass. These little girls, even though they're not playing any instruments, that doesn't take away from the talent that they have. They sing really well. They get the crowd into it. I mean, just, what can I say? It's awesome. This band, I don't know how long they've been around because these girls are young. For all I know, they might have been around only for 3 or 4 years and they're still going. I'm going to definitely have to watch some more of their videos, but this is great. They mushed it again. So there it is, BabyMetal, Road of Resistance, live in Japan. And being that that's live in Japan, it makes me wonder, are they popular in other countries, or are they just that popular in Japan because that's where they're from? I mean, they had a huge crowd, but, if they go to other countries, in Europe or other parts of Asia, even America, South America, countries like that, it just makes me wonder, like, what is their popularity in other countries other than Japan? Just curious about that, and even if they're not as popular in other countries as they are in their own, doesn't take away from their talent. I mean, they were really good. When I did a search for this band, because I've seen thumbnails of them and people reacting to them, so I did a search to see which song I was going to react to first. One of the thumbnails I noticed, it wasn't for this song in particular, but it was from my favorite Reactor, Tank the Tech. He reacted to a different song of theirs, I believe it was. I don't think it was this one. But in his thumbnail, it said, he was asking, is this a gimmick or are they for real? And honestly, I can understand where he's coming from with that, how this might be perceived as a gimmick. But what I would say to that, my take on that is that, gimmick or not, they're very talented and they have the talent to back up their gimmick if in fact it is a gimmick. I mean, you can say that Rob Halford coming out on a Harley every night in their concerts is a gimmick, but he backs up that gimmick with his talent because, they don't call him the metal god for nothing. To me, a gimmick is more like, these these pop singers who, yeah, they're talented. They can sing. Some of them are auto-tuned. They bring up these pop singers who look like they could be famous, and they can carry a tune a little bit, and they put together these little pop melodies and make this radio hit, and they become these sometimes one-hit wonders, or these artists. I'm not going to name anybody because I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but you have these artists that release albums, and they might have one or two hits off of each album, and that's all you hear on the radio is these hits of theirs, and you don't really hear much of anything else. To me, that's gimmicky. They're just, these record labels are just propping up these people that have this look about them that, ooh, we can make her famous, or we can make him famous. Let's just put a session band behind them and make millions. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. These girls here, I mean, yeah, they're not playing any instruments, but they're really good at what they do. They sing good. They do their little dance really good. They get the crowd going. The band is great. I mean, call it a gimmick. Don't call it a gimmick. I don't know. They're great, in my opinion. I really don't see it as a gimmick, but I can see where people can come to that conclusion. But anyway, that's my thoughts on them. Really good. I'm definitely going to react to some more of their music. That was BabyMetal, Road of Resistance, live in Japan. Thanks again for watching this video.